Today I want to take a step away from the Black Ops 4 Zombies hype train and talk about World War II zombies. I want to do an experiment with you guys, something a little bit different. I want to attempt to use the wisdom of the crowd to decode the zombies language. The zombies language is something that has kind of been plaguing my mind for a while now. I attempted to do something like this maybe 2 months ago and it just didn't work out. I didn't get enough good responses. So today I want to try an experiment with you guys in which we use everybody's input to try to figure out what the zombies are saying. We actually got like a mini tutorial on how to solve the zombies language a few months ago, and we made absolutely no progress since then, which I find kind of funny. And all of this came from Drostin's second note. It reads like this: I kept hearing this, and then he writes out this long string of characters. And then he writes sad equals das. And das is the German word for the, for at least neuter items. And he basically noticed that the zombies are saying German words, but the letters have been scrambled. So he heard the zombies say sad, or sad, and then he realized that if you just rearrange the letters, you get the word das. And he kept doing this. He was listening to words that the zombies were saying, and then just scrambling the letters that he heard. So he heard ublut, and then he scrambled it until he got blut, which is blood. He also saw this weird string of letters that, when rearranged, created the word schwert, which is a sword. And so you can take this long string of letters and find the word das in it by just rearranging SAD, and then looking through at the next string of characters, rearranging them until you can get a German word, which is Schwert. And you can keep doing this process, break it down into 6 different words, scramble the letters, and you get the sentence, Das Schwert soll ganze gemacht werden. The sword should be made whole. And this is how you understand the zombie language. You basically just listen to every word that the zombie is saying in a sentence and write them all out. And then you go word by word trying to create a German word. And then by the end of it, you should hopefully have a full sentence and you can understand what the zombies are saying. All of the letters that belong to one word are together. You just have to find them in the sentence and then scramble them. This is how you understand the zombies language. What I would like to do with you guys is a little bit of crowdsourcing, where I am going to play for you guys a zombie sentence, and then I want you to write down every letter that you hear the zombie say. I don't want you to listen for English words. I do not want you to listen for German words. I just want you to literally write down every letter that you hear. For example, I listened to this quote right here. And then what I did after listening to it 2 or 3 times is just wrote out every letter I heard, and these are all of the letters. Now the thing is, it's hard to hear. I probably made a number of mistakes in there, so I want to use the wisdom of the crowd. I want to see if I can get several different responses, several different interpretations of what the zombie is saying, and then see if there are any patterns. See if maybe other people are hearing things that I don't hear, and then try to kind of use an average, find the most likely combination of letters that that zombie is saying, and then use that to try to scramble letters, because unless you hear the proper letters, this language is impossible to unscramble. So you kind of have to get a lot of data and a lot of different interpretations. So I'm going to be playing for you guys 3 more different things that the zombies had said, and I want you guys to write down every letter that you hear. I'll also include what I think the zombies were saying. However, do not just base it off of what I hear. I want it to be solely what you hear. Write down every letter that you think you hear, and then just comment them down in the comments below. All 4 statements. So you'll have statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. I'll put an example myself so you guys can see how I did it. But we're going to go one by one through all 4 of the different zombie quotes, and everybody's going to write down what they hear. Let's begin. The first quote begins like this. This is the string of characters that I heard. Again, I literally just wrote down every letter I heard. I did listen to it a few times over. I recommend you guys do that as well. Here comes the next one. These are all of the letters that I had heard for this sentence right here. This is the third zombie quote.
Decryption.
These are all of the letters that I think the zombies said in this quote, and finally, this is the fourth zombie quote. These were the letters that I had heard for this fourth and final quote. Now what you should have done is listen to every quote that the zombies had said and written down the letters that you heard, not the words that you heard, whether they be English or German words or some other language, only the pure letters and the sounds that they make. You're basically trying to phonetically write out what you hear the zombies say, and then we're going to go in and scramble them using a little bit of the wisdom of the crowd, and hopefully you guys are hearing things that I don't hear, or maybe yours are similar to mine and I can use that to confirm that I'm on the right track, and by the end of it, maybe we'll have deciphered one of these 4 zombie quotes. That's the goal, at least. That's going to wrap things up for this video. Remember, do leave a comment down below with what letters you think you heard. You can go ahead and follow the same sort of format that I had if you're confused, and if you have any questions, do leave them down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and bye.